This is my 9 horsepower electric Ford Escape project, and that clip you just saw was how the most recent installment of this project series, isn't it? A year and 9 ago. Since then, this project has progressed very little. Basically not at all. This project has been a series of setbacks, failures, setbacks, and questionable failures. Just last week, I finally got over the biggest hurdle of this project, the biggest thing that was holding me back for well over a year.
Let's hit this button and watch it work.
About the solution in the server, and I haven't reconfigured it to drive the other way yet. Stop! Obviously. What was happening is the motor kept spinning despite me asking it to, so I hit the brake switch on my little test setup here. I tried to hit the brake switch on my little test setup here. I tried to hit the brake switch on my little test setup here. The VCU was seemingly frozen because it wasn't responding to any of my inputs and the wheels were still spinning. So in a panic, I yanked from scratch. There was some new weird thing that was wrong with it, and I could never figure it out. If you disconnect 12-volt power, it wipes out the memory. But I just tested it on this little setup here, and I was wrong. Aired it up. Thanks, Eric and Ryan.
Values! You're supposed to act excited.
All right, I didn't tell you what I got to replace this yet. I looked into 9 replacement systems. The first one I looked into was from EVV, but because I have 2 large drive units instead of a large drive unit and a large drive unit, that meant I was going to have 2 completely separate VCUs from them. It was going to be messy and it was going to be expensive. And I sent them an email asking them a basic question. They were unnecessarily rude to me, so screw those large guys. But then a couple months ago, I was browsing AEM's website and discovered they released a new product. The VCU 2225. This isn't a replacement for the VCU 300. This is a replacement for the VCU 200 that I didn't have. But crucially, this supports 9 drive units, so I could use it. So I bought one, and I paid for it with my own money, so I can say whatever I want to about this. And if you're curious, it was $5. Which if you think, wow, that's expensive, well, this VCU 300, the retail value on it is $3 right now. I like this one so much better. First of all, and crucially, this VCU did fight me. It just sort of worked. Me and the other 2 guys got this initial setup done in a day. But we didn't get the motor spinning by the end of that day. The previous VCU, I was able to get the motor to spin. Whoa.
Let's hit this button and watch it not work. Huh? What?
Brake switch off. It's spinning! However, there is a problem already. Something very wrong with the throttle response with the motor direction reverse, which is important for the front motor because it's mounted frontward, so the motor direction has to be reversed.